Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm just going to do a very quick, very easy leftover makeover meal. I saw a few years ago a recipe floating around on Pinterest that kind of made a chicken pot pie, but they used the canned refrigerator biscuits on top. I thought that would be great. However, I thought what would be better than the biscuits is the croissants, because they're just so buttery and delicious. So that's kind of what I have going on today. Now, last night we had a roast chicken for dinner, and that means we have leftover chicken today. And instead of wasting or freezing or whatnot, I'm going to use up everything that I have, and that way we get 2 meals out of 1 chicken, and that's pretty money savvy. I have 3 yellow potatoes that I have washed, peeled, and diced up here. Now, I did put them in the microwave. I added about 2 tablespoons of water, put them in the microwave for about 6 minutes just to kind of start softening them up a little bit, so that way they're fully cooked in my casserole. To that, I'm going to add whatever chicken I have left, which is, I got all of this left over. Now, if you're using maybe a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store, just kind of pick it clean. Or if you're kind of starting from scratch and you just kind of want to make this recipe on its own, that's great too. I'd say about 2 chicken breasts, and that'll do ya. I also have 2 cans of the Campbell's, well, I guess it doesn't matter what brand. It's just the cream of chicken soup. Now, I'm trying my best to use up everything in my pantry before I start restocking it again, because you know, if you stock your pantry up, you have to keep an eye on things and make sure you're using everything that's in there, or it goes bad and then there's no point in stocking up your pantry. So I have 2 cans of the cream of chicken soup. Now, this one happens to be cream of chicken with herb. If that's what you have on hand, that's gonna be fine. I also have 1/4 of a white onion, finely chopped, because we want those things to cook in the oven evenly. And then I also have a bag of the frozen mixed vegetables. This one's the carrot, corn, green beans, and pea mixture. I think I need a bigger bowl. I'm gonna be right back and I'm gonna get a bigger bowl. Okay guys, sorry about that. I didn't realize my bowl wasn't big enough. I'm just gonna take all of that and mix it up as best I can. You also want to salt and pepper this to taste. And now remember that soup has a lot of salt in there, so if you're kind of watching that sodium, kind of become mindful of that. But to taste, that's kind of personal preference. Now, also to taste, I have some chicken broth here. Now, if you like your chicken pot pies on the thicker side, I wouldn't add a whole lot of broth, maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons. If you like yours thinner, add more. That's kind of personal preference there. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it here. Kind of mix and go, see what I'm happy with. There's a lot of water in those vegetables too, so remember that. I love this because it's using my leftovers, and also it's really a quick meal. You can kind of prep it in the morning before you go to work and then pop it in the oven when you get home, and dinner will be ready in under an hour. A little bit more. There we go, that should do me. Okay, I'm also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of thyme and 1 teaspoon of garlic. This kind of helps it taste really homemade, which it is kind of homemade. All right, once that is completely stirred, make sure all that thyme is mixed in. I have my 9 by 13 casserole dish. Slide it over. I just washed it, so there's a little bit of water in the bottom, but that's all right. It's real life. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna dump my mixture right on into my casserole dish. Get all of those veggies out of there. Potatoes. There we go. Spread it out as evenly as you can. There we go. And now I'm going to cover this with tin foil, and I'm going to put it in a preheated 375-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes. I'll bring you back for the next step. Okay, my casserole has just come out of the oven. I don't think I said the times right. It's 375 for uncovered. Yes, that's right. Uncovered for 45 to 50 minutes. At this point, I'm just going to take some crescent rolls and place them right on top. Carefully not to burn your fingers there. One crescent roll sheet, or packaging I guess, should do ya. Okay, now I'm going to pop this uncovered back in the oven for however long the directions say, which is, mine say 9 to 12 minutes. I'm going to check on it at the 12-minute mark. For some reason or other, I haven't made this in quite a while. I want to say it was like 15 to 20. So I will bring you back when it's time to bring him out of the oven. Okay guys, I'm back. My casserole has been in the oven for 15 minutes exactly. My croissants are nice and golden brown. I have just a little bit of melted butter here. Just gonna kind of use a pastry brush and brush the tops of my croissants with a little bit of melted butter. Just a tablespoon or 2 or 3. And then I'm gonna literally pop it back in the oven for just 2 minutes, just to kind of get that butter to brown just a hair. And then we will be ready to eat. I'll bring you back when it's time to take them out of the oven. Okay guys, I'm back. I let this just rest in the oven for 2 minutes with that butter on top. Now it's just gonna kind of add a little extra butter flavor to that croissant. And that is it. That is my leftover makeover chicken pot pie casserole. I'll try to leave the exact cook times and all that in the description box below, so that way you guys know exactly how long to put this in for. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you like what I do here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to do so. So you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.